And as Prime Minister Narendra Modi draws a close to the bilateral visit to France, he is now headed to the United States, where he is scheduled to meet the US President Donald Trump. Parikshit joins us from Washington with what is likely to be on the agenda of the PM.
There will be clear asks on the table when Donald Trump meets Prime Minister Narendra Modi for that bilateral meeting here in Washington, D.C. One would be to reduce the trade deficit. We're told by sources that the Indian government has already prepared a list of 10 to 12 product lines where it could give concessions to Donald Trump. Now, this includes electronic devices, electronic products and medical devices as well. US could urge India to buy more energy, oil and gas from the US, and therefore India could offer to have long-term LNG contracts with US energy companies. On the defense side, the Indian government has been considering proposals to acquire more Hercules transport aircraft from the US and also surveillance aircraft for the Indian Navy. There could be talk of a limited trade deal that has been discussed earlier also in the first Trump administration, and both sides could lay out a roadmap to conclude an early trade deal in the next 7 to 8 months. There could be a key meeting between Elon Musk and Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well, and there comes the push for lowering tariffs on imported cars into India. On the whole, India would want continuity as far as the technology partnership goes, the defense partnership, including the deal for GE 414 engines to be manufactured in India. US would want India to reduce the trade deficit, reduce the reliance on Russian oil and gas, and support US manufacturing in areas where China has a dominance.
Thanks for that. But Parikshit also met with the Republican Congressman Rich McCormick and spoke to him exclusively on the host of topics ranging from US and India's military sales ties and his views on tariffs imposed on other countries. Listen in.
When it comes to economy, when it comes to military might, when it comes to world vision, we see most things on the same light. We have a similar constitution. We have a similar outlook on world politics. There's a couple things I'd like to see refined. I'd love to have better military sales to India, but with that also, I'd like to see India not sell oil back to Europe to fund the war against Russia and Ukraine. I just don't want to see that happen. So I think we have some important things to talk about: trade fairness and that specific issue of oil sales. But overall, really value India as a strategic ally, somebody I want to see strengthen into the future so we can stand up, especially in a very important region. I think anything that's competitive with China, who since they've been a member of the World Trade Organization, has basically cheated their way to the top. Yeah, they've tripled their economy with the Made in China initiative, but they've also been taken to court, I think, some 27 times by the United States, lost every single battle, and then just gets better at cheating. You'll see the rise of India, and we'll be able to hopefully turn to a country that's very friendly to produce similar products that China right now has the corner on, and they've done it through cornering the market through government supplements to businesses, picking winners and losers, and really doing unfair trade things. I think that India does it much better and can do it on the same price point. And I think anytime we can involve a favorable nation over a country that's openly defying us and going against the things that we think are important for a democracy.
Okay, now it's time to move